From the sweet and supportive to the controlling and downright toxic, these are the most loved and most hated cartoon girlfriends of all time. Some of them set the standard for what a relationship should look like. Others made you want to scream at the screen every single time they showed up. Today we're going back and forth. One loved, one hated, through the very best and the absolute worst. And fair warning, at least 3 of these are going to make somebody in the comments genuinely furious. This is Rated Toons, where every character gets a verdict. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the rest of these. Here's the rule for today. We bounce between loved and hated, one after the other. So the second you think you know who's coming next, we flip it. Let's start with a fan favorite. We're opening with maybe the most respected girlfriend on this entire list, Katara. And here's the thing that makes her special. She was never just the love interest. Before she was anyone's girlfriend, she was a master waterbender, a leader, and honestly, the emotional backbone of the entire group. Aang saved the world, sure, but Katara is the reason he was standing upright long enough to do it. What fans love most is that her relationship with Aang was earned. It wasn't instant, it wasn't forced, and she called him out when he was being an idiot. She had her own arc, her own grief, her own fury. That whole thing with her mother's killer is still one of the heaviest moments the show ever did. She's proof that a great cartoon girlfriend is a great character first. Everything else comes second. And now, we swing straight into the fire. Courtney, where do we even start? Courtney is the girlfriend who turns every single relationship into a legal dispute. Controlling, competitive, and permanently convinced she's the victim in a situation she started herself. Her relationship with Duncan is basically a war crime with occasional kissing. What tips her from flawed into genuinely hated is that she never once takes accountability, ever. She'll manipulate, sabotage, and steamroll everyone around her, then act shocked when people don't like her. And yes, some fans will say she's a strong woman who knows what she wants. That's a nice way of saying she once threatened legal action over a reality show. Courtney doesn't have red flags. Courtney is the red flag. Back to loved, and this one's a lock. Starfire. An alien princess who can fly, shoot energy blasts, and lift a truck with one hand, and yet somehow she's the sweetest, most genuinely kind character in the entire show. That combination is exactly why fans adore her. Her relationship with Robin is one of the most beloved slow burns in cartoon history. No drama, no manipulation, no screaming matches. Just 2 people who clearly cared about each other and took their time getting there. And her confusion about Earth customs? Comedy gold every single episode. She's powerful, she's warm, and she never once made you groan when she walked on screen. That's rarer than it should be. Flip. And here comes the one that makes everybody uncomfortable. Tootie. Look, Tootie isn't evil, she's not manipulative. Her problem is much simpler. She has absolutely zero concept of personal space. She follows Timmy. She stares through his window. She collects things he's touched. If Tootie were a real person, this would be a police matter. Here's where it gets complicated though. A lot of fans genuinely feel bad for her. She's bullied at home, ignored by everyone, and Timmy never gives her a chance. So, is she a creepy stalker or the most tragic character in the show? The honest answer is kind of both. Quick pause, halfway point. Drop a comment right now. Who's your most hated so far? I already know half of you typed Courtney without even finishing this sentence. Alright, back in. Loved side. And this one's basically the gold standard. Kim Possible. She saves the world before dinner, runs a global rescue operation off a website, and still finds time to worry about high school. And the best part, her relationship with Ron is genuinely one of the healthiest things ever put in a cartoon. Think about it. They were best friends first, for years, and the show let it develop naturally. No love triangle nonsense, no manufactured drama. Kim never treats Ron as less than even, though she could snap him in half, and Ron never resents her for being the competent one. It's supportive, it's funny, and it actually feels real. Kim Possible didn't just have a good relationship, she set the bar for everybody else on this list, and flip into the one people are genuinely divided on, Lois Griffin. On paper, she's the long-suffering wife holding a chaotic family together. In practice, later seasons, Lois is one of the most unpleasant characters on the show, cruel, dismissive, and shockingly comfortable being awful to her own kids. The thing is, early Lois wasn't like this. She had warmth, she had patience. Somewhere along the way, the writers decided that everyone in Family Guy should be terrible, and Lois got dragged down with them. The way she treats Meg alone is enough to land her on this list 10 times over. She's not hated for being a bad character. She's hated for what the show DID to a good one, back to loved. And honestly, she might be the most patient human being in television history. Marge Simpson. She is married to Homer. Let that sink in. This woman has watched that man ruin their finances, blow up their house, and forget her birthday more times than anyone can count, and she's still there. But Marge isn't just a doormat, and that's what fans respect. She stands her ground. She's called Homer out. She's walked away when she had to. Underneath the blue hair and the grumble is a woman holding an entire family together with sheer willpower. She's not glamorous, she's not exciting, she's the emotional foundation that makes the whole show work. Marge is the definition of a loved girlfriend who became a legendary wife. Flip, and this one's less girlfriend and more walking air raid siren, Sarah. Technically, she's Double D's biggest admirer, and technically that's a crime against Double D. Sarah has exactly 2 settings: screaming and about to scream. Her volume alone is a hate crime. What makes Sarah unbearable isn't just the noise, it's the entitlement. She bullies her own brother, torments everyone in the cul-de-sac, and gets away with all of it because she throws a tantrum the second anyone pushes back. Her crush on Double D is genuinely the only soft thing about her, and even that comes with threats attached. If your relationship comes with a volume warning, something has gone wrong. Loved Side, last one, and it's one of the sweetest relationships on this entire list. Penny Fitzgerald, Gumball's girlfriend, and easily the most supportive person in Elmore. She puts up with Gumball's absolute chaos and somehow still likes him. That's love. What made fans fall for Penny is her own arc. She spent years trapped inside a literal shell, terrified of what people would think of the real her. When she finally broke out of it, it became one of the most emotionally powerful moments the show ever did. She's kind without being boring, supportive without being a pushover, and she genuinely makes Gumball a better person. That's a girlfriend who earns her spot. And the last flip to hated, Wendy Testerberger. And this one's genuinely divisive, because plenty of people will defend her. Wendy is smart, principled, and stands up for what she believes in. The problem is, she's also self-righteous, judgmental, and treats Stan like a project she's fixing rather than a person she likes. Her relationship with Stan is a constant loop of breaking up, getting back together, and lecturing him about something. She'll dump him over an opinion, then act wounded when he moves on. Some fans see a strong-willed girl in a world of idiots. Others see somebody who never actually listens. Either way, Wendy proves that being right and being a good partner are 2 completely different things. One last wildcard before we go, because we can't do a total drama girlfriend without addressing the elephant in the room. We put Courtney firmly on the hated list, but here's the debate. Is she actually the worst, or is she just the loudest? Because Total Drama is full of chaotic relationships, and Courtney is the one who gets blamed for all of them. Her defenders will tell you she's driven, ambitious, and unfairly villainized by the edit. Her critics will tell you she treated her partner like property. The honest truth is somewhere in the middle. And the fact that we're still arguing about it a decade later says everything about how effective that character was. Love her or hate her, you did not forget her. So that's the loved and hated cartoon girlfriends, from Katara, who's basically flawless, all the way to Courtney, who once tried to sue a reality show. Who did we get right? Who did we completely disrespect? Comments are open, and I want to see the chaos. Subscribe for more rankings. Every toon gets a verdict, and go watch that video on your screen right now. You'll love it.